One of my daughters just told me this is like a family reunion. We haven't seen a lot of you in a long time, and it's a blessing that we are all able to make it tonight. I would like to welcome everyone here as we celebrate our 100-year anniversary. I noticed when I first came in, some of the newspaper articles that were framed on the panels out in front, and it's truly a remarkable history of 100 years. Mel Foster Sr. in the 1940s put together the deal with Alcoa, and that's one of the largest employers obviously here in the area. I don't know if you knew, but one of the things that he had to do as part of that was to develop a subdivision to house all the employees that were going to be there. So a lot of the aluminum houses that you see in the subdivisions, especially in the Bettendorf area, were a result of his development as part of the acquisition of ground for the Alcoa site itself in Riverdale. We have a wonderful evening planned for you that could not have been made possible without the work of Chris Radigan, Laura Whitten-Abel, and Lindsay Ingalls. I can't begin to thank them. Would they all please stand up? I think this is quite the facility and quite the decorations. They did one hell of a job. Thank you again. The year I was named president of this company was the same year that we acquired Bowie Realtors in Rock Island, Illinois, from Price Bowie, Tom, and Fred Dassel, which made us one of the largest real estate companies in the country. Many of the managers here with us tonight were involved with both companies at that time. Unfortunately, Price was unable to make it here for health reasons, but he wanted me to read a note from him. From Price. Greetings and congratulations to Mel Foster Company on reaching the 100-year anniversary. All of us know that this company could not have reached the milestone without all the wonderful people who are and have been associated with it. We are all very fortunate to have been part of this outstanding company. I can't imagine what our founder, Mel Foster Sr., would think today if he could see how successful the company is after starting the company in a one-room storage facility in the Whitaker building. I'm reminded of comments that were in the 75th anniversary booklet that was printed, and also tonight Gabe reminded me that his dad walked here, or his grandfather walked here from Council Bluffs to become a tailor. And he was talked into becoming a realtor by someone, I don't know who, and they rented a building for $12 a month in the Whitaker building. And those of you that don't know what the Whitaker building was, we've had several that have taken its place in the past. The Whitaker building was the Citizens Federal Bank building in downtown Davenport, which is now part of the Scott Community College district. But the Whitaker building burned down, but I think it's amazing that Mel Foster Sr. started at $12 a month rent in a storage area in that building. I echo Price's comments that he made in his note to me to relay to you. And I want to tell you each how proud I am to be a part of the company all these years. And President President and CEO for 30 years. It's been an honor to be the third president of this organization, but I couldn't have done it without the able assistance of my personal assistant for 35 years, who was with me the whole time. That's Lori Leviso. If she would please stand. The company's success is a direct reflection of the people who are in this room this evening. I see and hear about all the many things in our community that you do, which marks the true success of this company. And I'm very proud of that. I can't thank you enough for the years of integrity, loyalty, and hard work. There are several other people I would like to mention here before we have our meal. If Dottie Condon would please stand. Dottie's celebrating her birthday tonight. And if you don't know, the Condon family has been a big part of the success of this company for years. And Pat, her husband, is celebrating his 49th year with the company. And where's my best girlfriend, Wanda Fishburne? Wanda is celebrating her 50th year with the company and is the longest active agent that we have. When I first started with Mel, he was very closely associated with Bill Stratt. Bill Stratt, as you may know, just passed away this past February, and we are fortunate to have his widow here, Ellen, if she would please stand up. Bill was the consummate gentleman. And served this company with a great reputation. Unfortunately, Mel Foster Sr. and Mel Foster Jr. are not here this evening. However, a very special member of their family is able to join us. Gay Foster, would you please stand? Gay worked for the company for many years in many capacities. She continues even today to be an ambassador for the company. She worked alongside Lindsay throughout recent years, compiling all the historical data for the company's history. Thank you for attending tonight's festivities. I'd also like to recognize her son, Daniel Prey. It's interesting that Gay and Dan represent the third and fourth generation of the Foster family, starting with Mel Foster Sr., who started this operation. We also had several offices that we have opened and closed over the years. One of those offices was located at 5 Points in West Locust Street in Davenport. The manager of that particular office was Scott Kelling, and he's been with us for 47 years. Not only was he a past manager, but he is also a top salesman and has been for all those 47 years. Scott made a special request to make a few comments tonight, which we were more than happy to honor. As soon as Scott completes his comments, we will serve dinner, and then we will have a film to kind of commemorate the entire history of the 100 years. Scott, if you could please come up.
Thank you, Rob and Lindsay, for giving me this high honor tonight. Mel Foster Company, tonight you are a witness to 100 years of history of the best real estate and insurance company in the Quad Cities, the finest real estate and insurance company in the states of Illinois and Iowa, the renowned real estate and insurance company in the Middle West, a top 400 real estate and insurance company in the United States of America, and an affiliate member of the leading real estate companies of the world. Now we embark on the next 100 years, and the Mel Foster train is about to leave the station. We do not know where we are going. We do not know where we will end up. But of this much, you and I can be absolutely certain. Our legacy will be our compass, and our spirit will be the North Star that directs our journey. It is fitting tonight, in the midst of this beautiful celebration, that we take a few minutes out and ask who and what will we see when we board the Mel Foster Centennial train. Let this be our answer. On board this train will be the 100-year legacy of Mel Foster Sr., Mel Foster Jr., and Robert Fick. Their wisdom, their knowledge, their honor, and their uncompromising insistence on honesty and fair play, both within our organization and in our community, will sustain us and guarantee a prosperous future. On board this train, and in our presence tonight, will be 3,281 collective active years of service by agents in all company divisions, including administrative staff. And as Mel Foster Jr. would be so proud to say, that is 3,281 years of knowing how to do the deal. On board this train will be a powerful 100-year commitment to helping all people, fulfill the most enduring of all American dreams, the dream of home ownership, the dream of owning their own little piece of the American landscape. The Mel Foster Realtor has and will deliver the keys, and Mel Foster Insurance will protect their asset against all perils. On board this train will be a 100-year history of corporate and individual charitable giving and countless man-hours of volunteerism. Mel Foster agents have prominently established their presence in scores of service organizations, in schools, in churches, in athletic coaching and refereeing staffs, on boards and commissions, on local councils and legislative assemblies, and on important policy-making committees of the local, state, and national Association of Realtors. These awesome contributions of time and talent are incalculable, and their community impact immeasurable. The front row first-class seats on the Mel Foster train should be reserved for these special people. Okay. Lastly, let us remember that we will be boarding this train as a family. In times of crisis, in times of natural disaster and personal tragedy, in times of illness and accident, in times of births and deaths, weddings and anniversaries, in times of joy and sorrow, each of us knows that there will be an arm extended, a helping hand, a care basket, a hospital visit, a shoulder, an embrace, a shared tear, and many, many prayers. No organization needs anything more than this to ensure its survival and success. People of Mel Foster Company, all of this and much more is what you will see when you board the Mel Foster Centennial train. The very essence of the word centennial means that for a long, long time, we have done a whole lot of things right, and that we will continue to do the right things in the future. So tonight, with our heads held high and our hearts swelling with pride, we go forward with an unshakable confidence in the future. All aboard! This train is advancing into the next 100 years. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that video. I appreciate all the people that were involved in the process of making that video. It was really fun going back through all the history, and I know my dad recognized her earlier, but I think she was out for a second. So I would like to take another opportunity to recognize Gay Foster, who was amazing with getting this done. So Gay, thank you so much. Jean Ingle. Yep, there she is. She's raising her hand. I understand it is your 91st birthday today. Is that correct? Yes. So happy birthday to Jean. And then before I finish, I just, on behalf of our entire family, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. It means so much to all of us for you to be here. We are all so proud to work for this company and to work with all of you. So we just really, really appreciate you guys taking the time to come celebrate this 100-year celebration. And then lastly, I have two people to recognize. First and foremost, somebody that never gets the recognition. Mom, if you could stand up. This is a woman. This is a woman that finds the best in every situation, and when we're having a bad day, she'll say, I don't have bad days. I smell a candle, I put on some music. I mean, she gets to, right, Mom? Deal with not only all of the company stuff from the perspective of being there to support my dad, but also to support all of us with the company as well. So a huge thank you to Mom. And then last, but definitely not least, Dad always says to us, he said it when we were younger, he said it all the way through our lives, but you know, you can achieve so much success if you don't care who gets the credit. And I think that that is just the epitome of how Dad has run this company all these years. And so tonight, I think it's very fitting, Dad. This is a time that I'm not going to listen to you. I know there's hardly any times that I don't listen to you. But I think that there is so much credit for our third president and CEO of Mel Foster Co. So I would like to propose a toast to Rob Fick.